Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another video. This week I'm bringing you all along a week of my morning routines as a full-time creator manager working a normal 9 to 5 and content creator in all my other free time. I got a comment recently saying I should do one of these videos because I'm always sharing my morning routines on short form, taking you guys along my mornings every week pretty much with just like vlog style videos on short form. So I thought it'd be fun to show you all a full week of my morning routines. And I also recently saw Michelle Reed do one of these videos. I just think they're like a good insight and just some like transparency into every day sometimes looking the same but also not looking the same. It's Monday, started off a new week, and yesterday was daylight savings and I forgot to update my alarm from when I slept in a little bit on Friday. So I did not wake up in time to go to a workout class this morning before having to do grocery pickup. So I decided to do an at-home Pilates with Izzy or Pilates by Izzy workout on YouTube. So I just did a 30-minute at-home workout. I have not done an at-home video of hers or of any in like over 2 months. So it's been a while. Still really good to just get that morning movement in. And I'm about to go do our curbside grocery order pickup because I didn't do it yesterday, which I typically do it on Sundays. So this morning is very out of the ordinary and out of my normal routine. Normally my groceries are already picked up for the week, and normally I'm like going to a workout class on Monday morning. So we're already starting off the week a little off, but still getting things done and ultimately prioritizing the same habits such as movement, just in a different way. Before I go pick up my groceries though, I'm making some of my Quince everyday electrolytes. Y'all know I've been talking about these like nonstop recently, and it's for good reason because they taste so good. And I talked about in a recent wellness focused video that I've really been trying to make sure I'm drinking enough water because I really like fell off that habit during the summer with all my traveling. And if you didn't hear me talk about these before, Quince is all about redefining luxury by offering high quality essentials at accessible prices, whether it's in home goods like bedding or clothes like the workout set I'm wearing right now and this sweatshirt. I told y'all in the last video that this sweatshirt is just like my new favorite thing because all of my other sweatshirts are way too bulky when I tie them like this, and this is the only one I own that like actually looks cute when I tie it like this. And I've been loving wearing my workout sets from Quince as well. They are so comfortable. They have such great prices. They also have affordable wellness products without compromising on quality, sustainability, or ethics. And they do so by cutting out the middlemen and working directly with those top tier manufacturers. Their products are third party tested with clean ingredients and made in the USA and have science-backed formulas. And the best part is that they are priced at 40 to 60% less than comparable supplements available on the market, and there's free shipping and free returns. So you truly have nothing to lose because you're not paying for shipping. You can return them for free if you don't like them for 365 days at that. So you might as well give it a try. I've specifically been loving these everyday zero sugar electrolytes to help recovery when I'm doing a lot of exercise, traveling a lot, as you know I have been, late night recovery, which I've had a lot of lately, electrolyte replenishment, healthy energy support, and just helping me hydrate faster than with water alone. They're vegan and non-GMO and free from 12 major allergens. They have a really delicious citrus flavor, which is the one I'm drinking and loving. Feels like an elevated lemon water, and they are naturally sweetened. So there's no stevia, no sugar alcohols, or artificial ingredients, which I love because I can't stand the aftertaste of some of the artificial sweeteners out there. And it's $20 for a 30 serving pack, which gives you 64% savings compared to competitors. And on top of these electrolytes, if you're into other wellness related supplements and want access to high quality ingredients at much more affordable prices, and on top of these electrolytes, they also have collagen peptides and superfood greens if you're into those. They sell out fast, and once again, you have 365-day returns and free shipping. You are already saving so much by choosing Quince for these products. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I truly cannot recommend them enough. I'm so glad I discovered them, and I know you all will be glad you did too. So click the link to check them out, and thank you to Quince for being an essential part of my mornings and for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Let's carry on with the rest of our Monday morning. Groceries are picked up, and I forgot I have one more chia seed pudding that I never did last week. I don't even know if it's still going to be eating this a week after making it, but whatever. I'm going to eat it. I have time to take a body shower, but I didn't like sweat since I just did like an at-home workout. Not that it wasn't hard. Don't get it twisted. It was very hard. I struggle in like all of Pilates by Izzy workouts that she does, but I need to wash my hair, so I'm going to do a claw clip today, and then I think when Griffin tells me he's leaving work, probably around like 5:30ish, I'm going to wrap up work and get in the shower and just try and do like an immediately when I'm done with work type of shower instead of like waiting till later in the night so I can get my hair washed. I just don't want a body shower right now because I also need to switch over some laundry, get more laundry started since we didn't get all of it done yesterday. I feel like I'm always wrapping up laundry on Mondays, and I desperately need a coffee right now. Okay guys, I'm like literally just now eating my breakfast and I pulled it out of the fridge forever ago. It's 8:55, so logging on the work now, but I was gonna go ahead and like just get started at 8:30, but I was like, wait, I can update my doodle planner. I have time because I haven't done that since like early last week. So wanted to go ahead and do that to update for October so that maybe tomorrow morning I can color and set up my November before work since it's already November 3rd and I haven't set it up yet. I also really want to change my computer background on my work computer because it's still my background that I downloaded from the Every Girl for August, so it's a little dated and summery. The morning routines this week, I'm just gonna have Monday to Thursday because Friday morning we're leaving to go to a wedding. It's our last out of town wedding though for the year, and then we have 2 more in November, but they're here in Houston. My coffee is unfortunately already cold because it's been sitting under this cold fan, so I should have just made cold coffee this morning because I didn't realize it was gonna take me a while to get to drinking it. I went ahead and set up my to-dos. I'm covering them up because there's like names and stuff in them, but I went ahead and set it up on my pad template that I got from Amazon. I showed it in my last vlog, and I've just been loving them to like dump to-dos on a weekly basis. I use digital to-dos though for the most part, but sometimes I just need to put stuff on paper too. So I do have one call today, but this is our Monday morning up until 9 a.m. and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. I need to leave 5:45 in like 8 minutes, so kind of trying to hurry. It is so hard getting out of bed though when it's cold out and cold inside. I'm wearing another Quince set today, just from like the material, but this one's a lot more compressive and just like holds everything in. Good for more like strength training type of workouts or hybrid stuff. And I'm just throwing on my same sweatshirt I had on yesterday because it's not dirty. I just made my coffee and electrolytes, and I was planning on doing my doodle journal for November before work this morning because it's November 4th and I haven't set it up yet, and I wanted to do it, but I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already 8:45. I forget that I move a little bit slower when I'm recording everything. And I also went to a different F45 this morning because my F45 I go to now is on like a different schedule than my old one was. So we do strength and cardio on different days than my old studio did. So sometimes I'll like miss a strength day at my now F45, and when I do, I'll just drive farther and go to my old one. It's not that big of a deal since I work from home now. I'm not like concerned about really getting home by a certain time. So I went to the other one this morning since yesterday I missed the strength day and I didn't want to miss it for this week because they basically did the workout today that my F45 did yesterday. So that also took a little bit of extra time, and I did go on a walk like I've been trying to do after my morning workout, but I only went on like a 15-minute walk. I tried to do like 25 to 30 while listening to an audiobook, but because I knew I'd be in a bit more of a rush this morning, I only did 15 minutes. I'm doing my breakfast, and I just do a little bit of frozen blueberries and some Greek yogurt. This is the Oikos 000 vanilla Greek yogurt. Do granola if I have it, and if I don't have granola, I'll do cacao nibs and nuts or like a pumpkin seed. Like crumbs left of this peanut butter one, so I'm gonna use the rest of these. And then I just need a tad of this. But yeah, all that being said about my doodle planner, it's just not happening this morning. I won't be able to do it tomorrow morning either, because tomorrow morning I need to film before work for a brand deal for short form content. But maybe I'll do a 5:30 class tomorrow morning instead, so I have time in the morning. So I'll probably end up doing a 5:30 class tomorrow morning, because I'm gonna want the time to film and like take my time with it and get ready. So maybe I'll have time once I'm done filming tomorrow morning to update a doodle journal, and if not, it's gonna have to be a Thursday morning thing. I was thinking about doing it yesterday after work too, but after work yesterday, I literally helped Griffin finish cooking dinner, did the dishes, cleaned up after dinner, showered, and washed my hair, and then I literally edited for the entire evening. So like I didn't do like anything relaxing really yesterday evening in terms of like not doing any work. I should have made some time for that yesterday, but I didn't. It's okay though. And I'd like to finish editing the video this evening. But today is going to be a couch work day. I have one call at like 2:30 with one of my creators, and that's it. But I have a ton to get done today, and I just like want to be cozy, because I feel like I used to work on the couch pretty often, like maybe 2 days a week, and then be at my desk the other days. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done like a couch work day, so we're doing it today, and I'm just gonna put on some YouTube videos. It always like helps me to stay in my workflow and everything when I have the videos in the background going. Also, I'm sorry I'm like screaming, our fan is on really loud next to me, but we're doing a couch work day. Got up at 4:50 this morning, and it's now 5:15. I'm about to leave to go work out. Drinking half one of these again for breakfast before my workout. We're out of Alani's and don't have any Bloom either. Just having this bubbler, triple berry brazier. It tastes really similar to the wild berry poppy flavor. Not as good as that, but does taste very similar. I'm very tired, but I wanted to do the 5:30 class this morning because I have to film some content this morning for a brand deal. So that is why I'm up earlier, because I'll get done working out around 6:15. It'll be like 7:15 by the time I shower, get dressed, put on a little bit of makeup, which gives me plenty of time to film. So I just didn't want to be rushed. I probably could have done it if I went to a 6:30 class. I don't like to be rushed when I'm making content, especially for brand deals. And I didn't show you guys the normal clips of me in the bathroom, like putting my contacts in, putting my hair up, brushing my teeth, because you've already seen that. You know it's happening. That's what I do as soon as I wake up. So thank you. You too. I was gonna go to Starbucks today because they had like those bear cups or whatever, and I thought that they were just like giving those with specific drink for free, and then I learned that they cost $30, and I was like, yeah, hard pass. But I did come to Dunkin' because they just released their Christmas flavors, which is so exciting. I got a memory on my phone like 2 days ago that I had gotten like the cookie butter, cold foam, cold brew, whatever, on the first day of it being out last year, and I was like, oh, it must be coming back soon now. So I was wondering when it was going to come back, and when I checked 2 days ago, it wasn't back yet, and I think it came back yesterday. So we went to Dunkin', and if you have an Amex card, you get $8 in Dunkin' credit a month, and I haven't used it this month, obviously, because it's early November. Actually, I haven't been to Dunkin' in a while. So girl math, it's free. I mean, you spend the money and then you get it back. I did not get the cold brew though. I do like it, but I just like really like their iced coffee, and I think it's because it's just like what I started drinking when I started drinking coffee, so I'm just like partial to it. I feel like if I just started drinking their iced coffee now as an adult, I would not like it. But I just did a medium iced coffee with almond milk, 1 pump of the cookie butter syrup, and then the cookie butter cold foam. But I really like the cookie butter cold brew too, and they have a cookie butter latte now, which I was gonna try, but I just like didn't feel like having a ton of milk this morning. I don't know why, but I had a good workout, and now we're heading home. And once I get home, I am debating going on a walk. I'm like, do I want to go on a walk, or do I want to color in my doodle planner? I don't really know. 7:05 and I'm gonna do some quick makeup. Not doing anything crazy just because I do want to be able to like have plenty of time to film and then get my breakfast ready because I'm starting to get really hungry because I haven't had my protein smoothie yet after my workout. So I just did the Stay Glowy Super Gel and now I'm gonna use the Slip Tint. I do really like this skin tint. It has a bit of an interesting smell, but it's not enough to like keep me from wearing it. I have so many skin tints though, and I honestly like pretty much all the ones I have. They all have like different coverage and stuff. Skin tint I'm using likely depends on the shade of my skin at the time and also just like how much coverage I'm looking for. And then going in with my Kosas brightener for my dark circles and then blending out the edges of that with my fingers because I'm just trying to go for a natural look and blend it in. And then Kosas the actual concealer. This is the 3.20 shade. I meant to use my other shade of this, but whatever. Dipstick, this is the shade 5.5. I'm using it more as a bronzer than a contour. Blending that out and then using this blush shade as well. Merit Day Glow in the shade Kava. Kosas setting powder. I'm gonna lightly bake, dusting that away, and then going over my whole face with Hourglass powder. This is the ambient lighting powder in the shade Dim Light. Speaking of Hourglass, I have not used my palette in so long. My mother-in-law texted me yesterday and she was like, Abby, the new Hourglass palettes are out. I'm not getting one because I don't need one clearly, but it reminded me of mine. And I was like, oh my God, I have not used mine in so long. Not because I don't like it, because I do love it. Just because I've been like trying other products and stuff and totally haven't used it in a while. And the bronzer from that, and then I'm just going to do like this more berry-ish blush on the far right here. Tap that on. And I'm just using whatever's left on this big fluffy brush that I typically use with bronzer to start like all of my eyeshadow looks basically, and taking what's left on it and just doing it in my eyelids for some extra dimension, just so I have some color here, but I'm not like trying to actually do eyeshadow, you know, just adds like a little bit more depth. Go ahead and set everything. So the one size powder melt. One of my creators put me on to this Shiseido eyelash curler. I've heard about it for years, but I was just like, really don't feel like it's, you know, worth the money. And we were talking on one of our calls and we were just talking about it and how much she loved it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So it's so good with like actually curling and lifting the lashes and then like holding that way. You can barely tell because I feel like the lighting and the way my eyes are right now in terms of puffiness is just like not doing it justice. And then using my brown Persona tubing mascara, so like my favorite mascara this year. And I'm pretty sure I'm almost out of it, which is really sad. I feel like you can't tell on camera, but that slip tint is like so not my color. Like it is, but it isn't. I think it's maybe the tone of it that's off. Like it looks really good, but when I look at my neck and my chest, I'm like, oh dear God. So I just tried to blend that out with some bronzer really quick. Looking for my Kosas lip liner and I straight up cannot find it. So I'm gonna be using Maybelline's lifter liner, and this is the shade Line Leader. And then using my Kosas lip oil, this is the shade Unhooked. I really want to get a lighter shade of this too. This one's like perfect because it's the same color as like this lip liner basically. I saw Tori Sterling, I think, post a shade of the lighter one and I was like, that looks so pretty on top of like a darker lip liner, so I really want to get a lighter one. And then now that my lashes have set for a second, I'm going to curl them one more time. 7:20 and now we will go film. So for filming this brand deal, sometimes brands ask for like the scenes you're gonna shoot and they want like your exact script for your voiceover or your direct camera speaking beforehand. And in this case, this brand does want that. It makes things easier when you're filming because you like already have your voiceover written if you're doing a voiceover, or already have your script written and you kind of have like your shot list already planned out. But I feel like at the same time, it can be more time consuming because you're constantly like cross-checking to make sure you're getting all the right shot. And then up front, it's more time consuming since you have to take the time to like write the script and everything. But normally those things you would typically be doing like later on. I am just referencing that right now and have it pulled up, but I'm doing a voiceover for this, which I feel like it's easier to get clips and then do a voiceover than it is to like direct to camera speak for certain brand deals, just because you don't have to like make sure you're exactly saying what you like said you were gonna say. think I finished filming everything I needed to for the brand deal. I definitely always like to get like more than enough clips just so that I have extra to pull from in case like when I go to edit, something's out of focus or anything like that. Sometimes though, those things just like happen and you don't realize it. And I try to look at clips as I'm filming, but that does slow down the process a lot. So sometimes it's quicker to just like shoot a bunch. I could go ahead and get started with work, but I have like 20 minutes till 9 o'clock and I'm gonna go ahead and quickly film a quick little Old Navy try on haul with some stuff that I ordered online when they were doing 50% off everything the other day, or 50% off most things, I don't know, for short form content. So since I'm like already in makeup and stuff, I just figured I might as well. I've been like slowly trying to revamp my closet. This is like the first stuff I've bought with that intention. And I've been just like setting aside money that I've earned from like affiliate stuff, from like Poshmark, and reinvesting it into my wardrobe. So that's why I'm kind of like doing it more slowly and just trying to do like $100 here and there every now and then, but also trying to get quality pieces. But I saw a video from a stylist. She was kind of like just saying like what things are truly worth it at Old Navy, and that's like how I discovered most of the things I got, because she was saying like, this is all polyester, like pass on it because it's just not going to hold up or feel comfortable, and kind of just pointing out the more timeless pieces. I kept that in mind, as well as like the colors I've found myself liking to wear, and also just like the gaps that I know are in my wardrobe. I'm gonna film that try on haul really quickly. What can I say? I am just a girl. I'm about to have 3 beverages to start my day. This is pretty normal for me. If I haven't already drank my electrolytes, I'll have them kind of with my coffee. I tried to do them before, like I said, but been a busy morning. I didn't have my normal walk and my normal schedule. So got my coffee, which is like half a drink, and then I need to froth these electrolytes. I just went ahead and made my orange vanilla protein smoothie now, since I didn't go on a walk and have it earlier, and since I did a strength workout this morning. You guys should be proud of me from my vlog where I talked about just like wellness habits. I've been so much better about taking my vitamins. I have omega-3, vitamin D, and multivitamins. So taking those right now, and I have my 3 lovely beverages to start off the day. And while I'm finishing these, I'm gonna start my work day here at like the kitchen island because I don't want to spill any of these on our couch. It's kind of hard because we don't have a coffee table now, so I can't really enjoy beverages on the couches easily. Perfect timing because it's now 9, so gonna start the work day and feeling so good and productive already with getting all that stuff done this morning. So excited because yesterday when I was in HEB, I found a Rogue Witch's Brew, and I've been trying to get them for like the last month, and I just haven't been able to because I guess our HEB is just constantly out of stock, but it was literally thrown in like a random fridge in a checkout line by itself. So I will be cherishing this very last can that I'm probably gonna have until next year. Obviously decided not to go on a walk. I just kind of want to like be slow. I feel like yesterday morning was a lot, so I think taking things slow this morning is a good move. Not that like going on a walk is anything crazy intense, but the main reason I wanted to go on a walk was so I could listen to my audiobook. But then I was like, wait, I can literally do that while I'm doing everything else. So we're going to keep listening to Heartless Hunter. I have 3 hours and 38 minutes left, I think. And then we're gonna get my November doodle journal spread set up and just do some like coloring to go into today with a very calm vibe and mindset. I have a lot of meetings this afternoon, so definitely just wanting to like take things slow because I'm going to be really busy this morning. Trying to get a lot done before going out of office tomorrow and before I have all these meetings this afternoon, because I have like weird amounts of time in between my meetings, so I don't really have a ton of time to get things done between them. So let's get the coloring. I have like 30 minutes, so I need to get onto work and get this set up. However, this one is very intricate, so I might not get that much done. This is all I have time for this morning to do this cover page. My hand is cramping so badly right now, but this turned out so pretty. Very autumnal, and I'm loving that. I feel like I don't get to use a lot of these colors very often, so I love that. I do wish I switched this red orange brown with like the actual brown and did the dark brown for these frames, but it's fine. I always have regrets on my main page with coloring. I really want to get to the habit of mood tracker though, so I can start filling it out. So maybe I will do that at lunch or later this evening. I don't go work from the couch because I have so many meetings this afternoon and I won't be on the couch for those. And I've just been loving the couch this week for the cozy vibes. Please ignore that I look like a total egg right now, but I just realized I never ended off this video. I totally thought I did, but thank you so much for joining me for a week of my morning routines. I know you guys see a lot of this stuff in my weekly vlogs, but I feel like when you're seeing just the mornings back to back, it's a lot easier to like recognize that I don't do the same thing every day some weeks, and it's okay to not do the same thing every week, and you have to adapt. And some weeks and some mornings are busier and better than others, but I felt like this week was a very good, unintentionally turned into a very good representation of what like most of my weeks look like, except for the little Monday hiccup. I feel like I normally have like one very work heavy morning of doing like content related stuff for myself, have 3 like normal mornings, meaning I go to F45 at like 6:30 and go on a walk after that, and then get started with work around 8:45, 9, and then usually one morning where I'm just like taking things a little bit more slow. So thought it was a good representation of the week, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to check out Quince at the link in my description box. The everyday electrolytes are seriously just a 10 out of 10. Can't recommend them enough. And like I said, free shipping and free returns for 365 days, so no brainer. But I love you guys. Be sure to follow me on social media, link below if you aren't already, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment the sunrise emoji so I know who the real ones are. And I will see you all in my next vlog.